Alrighty, so I looked it up, and apparently the IT supply closet only opens up if you've gone on a rampage and killed everybody. Unfortunately, we're not super killers, so I can't open it up that way. So we're kind of out of luck there. I've looked around as much as I can, and I think we're just gonna move on. If I can't find 100% of the bodies because Brandy's locked off in a room that's glitched out for me, and the IT supply closet can't open up unless you're killing everybody, we just continue the main story.
Operator approach.
Yeah, we're gonna go through this whole thing again.
All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos I to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you can see. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What?
I was going to give you the army key, but then suddenly the alien god attacked! I wonder if you could have seen that from Earth. Think it's safe to go back outside? Probably not. Alex, we should get back in here. Alex, no! I want to know what knocks him unconscious. Is it... does he get sick in the air? Okay. We have to hide him in the safe room. So he's safe-ish. Alright. I do want to listen to his transcribe.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos I. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected.
So he's just repeating everything he just said to us. Maybe if we shoot him in the face, this is for that.
Message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret... I won't be at your side to see it happen.
That's alright, brother. I'm gonna try and make things right. Now, because of the fact that we're currently being attacked by a massive alien... massive god creature, I also kind of abandoned the notion of blowing the place up. There's no point when the alien god's already here. We need to kill the alien creature. Not just blow up the station. I mean, yeah, blowing up the station could probably do a lot of damage to it, but we gotta fry its brains, man.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos I. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
October? Scary chair? Yeah, okay. You know the one. I guess Alex got rid of that plan for us. And, well, he gave it to us anyway, so yeah. Massive scale Psycho Shock. I like the sound of that. Heart of Coral and Kletka. Kletka. Morgan doesn't know. Oh, shit. That means we have to head back to Psychotronics. Alright. It's game time. We're gonna scan all the tendrils as they fucking spookily rush out and try to eat us. Oh, you know what? I was gonna make a Q-beam, but I forgot. Ugh. Can I Psycho Shock this thing? Ugh! I can, but it has to be from a very specific angle? I don't know. It highlighted it, but then didn't let me actually do it. Gotta be careful. Going fast means breaking my suit integrity. I'm just trying to scan these things before we get out of here. Fuck, that's terrifying. Scan the damn thing, Morgan! Then we gotta get out of here. I have enough healing items that I don't really need to worry too much about the constant devouring of everything on me. Alright. So with that out of the way, how the hell are we gonna do this? Fabricate the prototype null wave device. Alex gave me the plans for a prototype null wave device that's powerful enough to disrupt all the Typhon aboard the ship, including the Apex Typhon outside the station. It has to be placed at the heart of the coral in Psychotronics, then activated from a terminal at the bridge. Alright. In order to get to Psychotronics, we're gonna need to get out of here. Oh! I didn't close the door. Gosh. Ow, 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 God, fuck, damn! Stop zapping me! Okay, we gotta get out of here.
Thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Ah! Okay, we don't like what's going on here. We're gonna be attacked by tendrils as we go throughout this entire facility, and that's not good for us. At least everyone's safe, I hope. I don't know about the people who are in life support, but I'm hoping that they ran off to the shuttle as well. We gotta evacuate. I don't know what Alex is gonna do in the bridge, but maybe he can do something helpful from there. We're heading down to Psychotronics. There's a fabricator along the way to Psychotronics that I can take advantage of. I could also just go straight to my own place.
You anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos I for lunch.
Logging self-diagnostic.
Alex,
Tear.
destroy the station.
Analgesic.
Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
way. Look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January is right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
You said that already. Anyways, in terms of my own personal choices, I kind of personally want to just destroy, or not destroy the station. We're gonna have that as our option, because obviously we have the key. We have both of our keys, so I can head down to life support and blow this place sky high. But my personal option, I'm gonna try going for... Well, we're gonna go for both, I think. It's a little bit of an easy thing. All I have to do is reload a save. But the first thing I'm gonna go for is getting the hell out of here. January, hey!
This is it. Either you destroy Talos I, or that creature destroys us. Morgan? We don't have much time, Morgan.
What happened, October?
I disagree strongly with people who advocate for the removal of instructive consequences because they want to live in a world where no personal pleasure is ever denied.
Okay, fair enough. But they do have a point. I mean, think about the things, not even just caring about the neuromod shit and the amazing implications of that being widespread throughout human society and the advancement that would bring. Ignoring that stuff, there's still the fact that the Typhon are still going to exist out there. They didn't come from this solar system, or if they did, that they didn't come from Earth, I guess would be the better thing to say. Which means if we take out this station, we take out the Apex Typhon, all that's gonna do is delay the inevitable. And that's bad. Okay. We have Alex's key already, right? Yep. And then we need to make the prototype null wave device. Oh my god, that's expensive to make. We just barely have enough.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your sectoscope to locate the exact spot.
If I remember right, it's pretty much right at the entrance of the psychotronics. Although I might not, that might have just been a reactor thing. Anyways, yeah. If we keep... Oh, Jesus.
Insufficient Typhon material found.
If we keep the research that we found, that will help us deal with the Typhon in the future. Yeah, in scary ways where we might try to abuse the Typhon like we have here in order to gain abilities and do cool things. Ah, jeez. But I'd rather stop the Typhon outright with advanced knowledge than blow up the Typhon and have them come back when we have nothing. So we're gonna use the null wave transmitter and we're gonna hope that it works out the way that we want it to. And if it doesn't, we can just blow the station up. We can blow the station up and see what happens there. We have options. We have choices. Although I'm curious to see what would have gotten affected or what does get affected by the ending. I can't see too much happening with some half-art choices.
Sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
I wasn't even thinking about it, but yeah. I already scanned the tendrils, so oh well. Oh jeez. Hey little tendrils, you guys do what you gotta. I can't do anything about them, so we're just gonna get the fuck out of here.
Hello. You probably didn't see me there.
So that actually, that wasn't the heart of the coral. I thought we had passed by the collect cup, but goddamn. Oh! I can shoot it! Human weaponry works! Oh, the original Weaver, right! That room was completely locked off, okay. Now I understand. No. No. Alright, how do I get in there? Shit. Open containment shield? That doesn't work when we need it to. Ow. Let me in! I need to get in there! It's pointing us to that room, but I have no idea how to access it. Maybe there's a hole in there now? Oh, jeez. That's not what I wanted. We're glue cannoning everything down. Saves me some effort. Whoa, 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 bad turret. Okay, here's the entrance. I forgot about this. I'm pretty sure we came in here beforehand and killed the Weaver. Or maybe we didn't. My memory's bad. I'm really worried about everything that's going on here.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Oh. Here's the heart of the coral. The center of the entire neural network.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan cell lights. Do it.
What the fuck was that?
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Yeah, sure.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Well, you know, you're telling me that, but you aren't thinking about it yourself. All we're doing if we blow up the station is the equivalent of killing the shark and then still just staying in the water. They're both shitty options. But if we do the null wave thing, it's kind of like... it's like killing the shark and then arming ourselves with the teeth of the shark to kill everything else. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. We're dealing with alien life forms. They don't make sense either. If we get attacked by other, more advanced life forms, then at least if we keep these ones around and understand them, we'll be better armed to deal with them. That's my logic. Now, he could try to argue the logic that by keeping them alive, well, we're putting a huge risk on ourselves because they're just right here, whereas if we blew them up, at least they'd be super far away, and maybe somebody on Earth could learn, oh, this time around, just don't use the Typhon. I could see that as a little bit more of a plausible point. But, no, we're getting out of here. I can't believe I have to go all the way to the bridge, though. That means I have to head back up to the Arboretum and then go up the lift. Oh, boy. Thankfully, the giant tendril can't access the lift. I don't think I can go to the Talos I exterior. It's probably also a bad idea to try. I wonder what Mika and Igwe are doing. Mika didn't really, well, Mika chimed in a little bit. She wants to blow up the station. But would she be saying that if we had killed Dahl? Oh my god, shut up, guys. They aren't doing anything up here. And actually, they've fucking cut off so many conversations with their obnoxious rambling. It's this distorted mess of... At least if they could have healed me or fixed up my armor, it would have been worth it. But it never was. Nothing ever showed back up there.
Microgravity detected.
Right. The gravity stuff.
Typhon material inconclusive.
Do you think that the grav lifts are gonna be down? That'd be the logical conclusion, right? There's no point in having gravity lifts online with microgravity when I can just zero-G myself everywhere. Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright, sure. There's still zero gravity down here. I'm surprised at the turn of events here. It's kind of encouraging us to just kind of run by everything and fly by everything. And there aren't that many encounters. I'm like this supreme badass hyper-modified human / Typhon combo. And the end of the game has me just killing things in one shot, then leaving the area. I need some big damage stuff. I mean, look at this. I have 10 neuromods chilling out here. I could use them on anything. Slap them in. A regeneration 3, I get hit, I get my health back. Backlash would probably have been good too. Man, we're fine.
What the hell have you done?
I simply asked Morgan.
You're...
son of a fucking bitch. Stop cutting yourselves off because I'm near you. That's all I'm asking for, game devs. Alright? Let them finish their conversation.
Scanning target error. Insufficient.
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted on Morgan's orders.
Nonsense. You're a machine. An ill-conceived one. Morgan would never. You tricked him. Who programmed you?
I represent the desires of Morgan Yu. Circa January 12th, 2035. Your brother created me to ensure his objectives would meet with success, and that yours would fail.
Mine? There's no difference between what I want and what Morgan wants. Not the real Morgan.
The idea of a real Morgan is fiction.
There's got to be an override.
Please step away from the terminal. You've left me no choice.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! January, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, Morgan. I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos I and all the Typhons. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
January, you don't even have that much health. We'll deal with you in a second. First off... Alright, he's dead completely, he's never coming back. Thank you for the Alex Yu killing achievement. Now we reload! And interrupt the conversation before January fucking zaps Alex. Alex was actually gonna say something to us. Alex!
What the hell have you done?
Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop.
Ha!
Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you will be destroying yourself.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Nope, stop, stop, stop. I think we glitched him out. I think he was about to go into the stun animation. You okay there, Alex? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We're gonna re-go through that conversation and then destroy January.
Scanning target.
What the hell? You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the coral. and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos I, including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. We'll see. I am super modified. Sorry, January, but, you're being a little ridiculous. I probably shouldn't have broken all the screens beforehand, but whatever.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
Okay, so I guess that's the ending? Well, that's kind of really, that's one of the endings. We're gonna go check out the other one when we blow up the station, but I'm hoping to see something else because I'm really curious as to what's going on. I wanted to see more, like what gets really affected by our choices. We left a lot of people alive. We didn't kill any humans. I think we saw the shuttle get away. We saw like a shot of something coming out of the station. But I'm curious to see, well, what else happens. Hello, Mimic. I'm wondering what this is. Is this just a credit sequence where we get to see the Mimics kind of like invade the place? Are we gonna see one show up in the background? Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're seeing the past. Whoa! We just watched a guy get zapped by a phantom. Oh, that trash can was a Mimic! Well, I guess this is alright. Yeah, when we came into the station, we saw a lot of the aftermath. Everyone already kind of dead or transformed or in hiding. It's cool that we get to see a tiny smidgen of the attack. Or maybe this is actually afterwards. Uh-oh. Ah. That was the first time we actually saw that go through. A Weaver tried to do it earlier, right in front of us, but then we killed it. So, didn't happen. Didn't work out for it. Ah, yeah, there he goes, walking around disrupting everything. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get like an after credit sequence. I'm still like, oh my god, the nightmare. Anyways, I'm still curious about things. When we beat the game, or when we did the escape via the escape pod ending, that kind of... that showed something of a simulation kind of breaking through. And I don't know if that's just because it's a joke ending, or if this is all simulation to see what happens. And I'm still hanging on that. I can't let it go. Until like this after credits goes by. And we get to see something else, a hidden location. Ooh. I just don't want to sit there in the credits and watch like mimics and phantoms walk around a bunch. Even though it was cool, I want to see more. Aha!
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Lightner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing the, while perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos I.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Oh!
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you?
Sorta.
Here. I want to show you something.
Is it gonna be a mirror? Because I'm a Typhon? Because I can see my hands. That's not really out of view for me.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today.
Oh, fuck.
We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Kill them all. Take Alex's hand. I'm gonna take his hand.
We're gonna shake things up. Like old times.
Dude, fucking what the hell? What? Oh, I have so many questions. I want to see what happens now if we kill them, but oh fuck. So it was all just a simulation. And I guess the real Morgan did end up saving the Typhon ecology and the Typhon technology, and that eventually did end up screwing over the world to the point where they needed to try and use a Typhon integrated with human stuff in order to fight back. What? That is a hell of a plot twist. Obviously, it's not much of a plot twist to be like, it was all in your mind, but then they followed up with, it was all in your mind, but it wasn't really, it was a recreation of Morgan's actual memories, but you're not Morgan, you're something else entirely. Oh gosh, unless we're not. What if we're Morgan's phantom, right? Now that would be interesting. Morgan dies, gets turned into a phantom by a Weaver, and we become him, but I don't know. I want to check out the other options. I want to see everything. And I want to see what they say if I blow up the station as well. Now, obviously we can't find out what happens if we killed everybody and we were like a supreme dick. There's a lot of variation that can happen there. I think that changes the conversation, or what they say in that room, obviously. Although I'm intrigued, I'm wondering if all the humans are alive, or if they were operators. That wasn't really made clear.
I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Okay, let's see what happens if we kill them. Okay, I guess that's that. If you kill them super abruptly, well, they're out of luck. Huh. Well, I don't think much is gonna drastically change, but we're gonna try and do this anyways. We're gonna go and blow up the reactor, see what's different with the end cutscene, and then see if anything drastically is different in the after simulation talks. I don't think that part's gonna be different. Obviously we'll see a different animation of what happens, but it'd be cool to see if maybe our simulation still has an effect on reality. Like, oh, because we blew up the station, that made a huge difference, and the human world is actually totally fine, or something. Alright. While we're making our way over to the reactor, I wanted to see if maybe anything changes if we head over to the shuttle. Guys, are you in here? Hello? Where the fuck did they go? Huh. That's kind of intriguing and peculiar. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm just down here now. Damn. You cannot actually go outside. In the shuttle bay, well, there's definitely things going on here. There's actually way more enemies than I thought there were going to be in this area. I'm just sad that we can't actually go into the shuttle and either try to escape via it or talk to Mika and Igwe. And just be like, hey guys, so the giant monster outside, what do you guys think? And then Mika's just like, oh, that thing is absolutely horrific. We need to blow up the station. And I go, you know what? You're right. You're right. Yeah, well, let's head over to life support. We gotta go blow this place up. Okay. We gotta get over to the power plant, which means running through the entirety, oh jeez, of this area. Unfortunately for us, that means also fighting everything along the way. And there's bound to be a ton of enemies. The fuck? Oh, it's a poltergeist. Can I mark it? There you are. Is there a second one? There's definitely mimics, but I have military operators for this. They still don't do anything. Shit. Well, oh well. We're checking atmosphere controls. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. I don't think anyone's in here. And if they are, they're dead. Oh, shit. I'm having that problem where I can't right-click or reload, so I'm basically just stuck shooting everything. Oh boy. We're just gonna have to assume everybody is hiding in a very hidden compartment of the shuttle. And we're just gonna get the hell out of here. I'm assuming that when I go through to the power room, we'll be fine. Okay. I think we're good now. Yeah, it is letting me reload my guns on my own. I just had to swap some of my weapons out. That works. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. The tendrils keep on showing up in random areas. I actually wish we could have like a little tiny boss fight with the tendril. But it's just the tendrils. Just little portions of it, which I can shoot. Get out of here. It's actually kind of funny when you shoot them. You're like, no, back. It shows that these tendrils...
Hello, nice to see you.
And the apex predator itself isn't exactly vulnerable.
I'll have you better soon. All done. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
Alright, Perdition, access self-destruct consoles. They are at the bottom of the area. And I'm gonna have to jump all the way down, but this room might be completely, absolutely filled with tendrils. Oh, no? No, just a good few. Good number of them. Hey, little engineer.
Your suit's leaking.
If I'm gonna die, I wanna look my best and have my suit repaired. Alright. Activating. And activating another one. Goodbye, Talos I, and everybody else. Trigger the station self-destruct. Oh, I have to do it on the bridge. Son of a bitch! I was ready! I was ready to go! And they're like, no, you still gotta go there. And then you gotta make your decision. If I had known that, I would have done that preemptively. And then you might be able to go to the consoles and make a decision like no wave or explosion. No wave or explosion without having to run back through everything. Well, thankfully for you guys, we'll just jump cut to the bridge.
Scanning target Typhon material.
Oh. This time around, there's nobody really here?
There is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Gosh, every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Yeah, no, we've definitely noticed. Aw, there's camera damage, so you can't change the angle of it. Fine. So if you arm the reactors, they don't show up and argue at the null wave transmitter.
Who
Coming through.
am I talking to?
My name is January 2035. There are many operators aboard Talos I, but none of them are like me.
Nonsense. You're a machine. No conceived one. Morgan wouldn't have...
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan, Hugh.
Hey!
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. Did it tell you it's not gonna let you off the station?
I mean, I'm gonna blow it up.
Go on.
So
tell him.
Your brother is correct. When you destroy Talos I, my directive is to ensure that you perish along with it. But you already knew that. It was your idea.
I mean, I just figured I was gonna die anyways.
No one would agree to such a lunatic plan.
Not true. History is populated with examples of self-sacrifice for the benefit of others.
Easy to say when it's not your skin, robot.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
You have no idea what that word means. I'm gonna put a stop to this nonsense.
Nope, shut up, Alex.
I'm aware that you primed the Army to destroy Talos I, so I find the activation of this null-wave transmitter station puzzling. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos I and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
Or I mean, yeah, but we're not here to do that today. We're gonna actually destroy the station. It's exactly what you want. We're gonna save just before that, though. What a little... We made the situation awkward because we put the null wave transmitter all the way inside of there, and then also gave us the option for the reactor, and they don't expect that. But, alright. We're ready to blow this place up.
Reactor detonation.
It's finished.
8 minutes?
All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you. But you know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
8 minutes? Ugh.
Warning, reactor detonation.
Kayla, this is Morgan.
Evacuate Talos
Are you on your way?
I'm not going to make it.
What?
Everything's fine. I got one of the escape pods working.
Are you sure? Morgan, something's wrong.
There's no time. Trust me. I'll see you Earthside.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
Goodbye, Morgan.
Oh shit, there's actually a split-off decision here. I could sit in the seat and let the station blow up, or I can go to the shuttle and see what's going on. We just failed the mission Incapacitate Dull, which means he tries to intercept and destroy the shuttle as well. January, that's really fucked up, dude. We're gonna deal with that, but we're gonna take a seat, because I'm intrigued to see what happens. Now, will this actually accelerate time? And make the station blow up immediately? Yes. The shuttle actually got away. He didn't stop it. Huh.
I keep having this dream.
Okay, I'm curious to see what happens now. Does it change, or are we pretty much just still a simulation inside of the area, and now Alex is gonna be like, huh, he blew up the station. That's not something I approve of, and then he shoots us or something. So many curiosities!
I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos I. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
It looks like this doesn't really change that much. I guess because I didn't do anything super evil. I wonder if you're super evil, they just kill you outright. They're like, should we let it live? No.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
So the world's still screwed up?
That's the world today.
Yeah. That's bad.
You spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now.
So that doesn't
You're
change.
the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us.
That makes me sad.
Take my hand if you do.
Yeah, alright, well, we'll take his hand, like always.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
I wish there was more after that. Is there a New Game Plus? I mean, it doesn't look like it. Otherwise, you'd see like a direct option. Continue into New Game Plus. We're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna try it one more time. Even if it doesn't look to be changing really at all. But I want to see what happens if we get on the shuttle. If it says, or they're probably gonna just say, oh, he escaped on the shuttle and didn't sacrifice himself. And which means he still brought the neuromods to Earth, which defeats the entire purpose of it. That makes no sense. But I still want to try. It's within my without having to replay through the entire game to see what's going on.
Warning, reactor
reactor detonation.
By January.
Please evacuate Talos I.
Okay, we got 2 minutes to run all the way to the shuttle bay. The good news is... Nope, the bad news is I still have to go all the way through the fucking Arbitum. Oh my god. The amount of backtracking through this. I gotta run through the Arbitum, then I gotta ride the elevator down to the lobby, then I gotta go through another loading screen to the shuttle bay, and then we're good.
Microgravity detected.
I had to restrain Igwe several times by punching him.
Ha!
Who knows? I may have killed him. He tried to disable January. If you try to do the same, I can't let you do it. This station is proof of what happens when TranStar conducts operations unchecked. If the research survives, then the crimes here will continue, and these aliens, if even one survives, they'll escape again and again. Alex made his choice. Now, it is up to you to make the right one. If you want to trigger the null wave, you'll have to come through me.
Wait, what? Wait, what? So, if she knocks... What? The null wave is inside of... The null wave transmitter is upstairs in the bridge. That's the only area you can activate the reactor or the null wave transmitter. But now she's like telling us that she's gonna block us off from using the null wave. But we're okay. Maybe if you take too long to get through, she's also gonna be up there. So you end up having to deal with like 3 different people. Oh my god, I have a single minute. Oh, this better be the fastest elevator ride of my life. Oh boy. 50 seconds to get to the shuttle. Thankfully, I have that movement speed boost. This is still a really slow fucking elevator. Oh my god, it takes 10 to 15 seconds for it to reach the fucking lobby. What the fuck? Oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Oh, I went to life support instead! Oh no! That's okay, that's okay. We have the autosave. I was wondering, I'm like, this is taking a lot longer. What the fuck is going on here? I went all the way down, but damn, it takes 30 seconds to go all the way down to the fucking life support area too? That's pretty ridiculous considering that's pretty much just a door. We're still getting down here with like barely enough time to fucking escape. That's for sure. 30 seconds. I have 35 seconds to make it through the shuttle door, into the shuttle, or through the shuttle bay door, into the shuttle. We're not even... If there are enemies there, we're gonna hit them with our strongest abilities, and maybe we can use combat time to take advantage of things too. But that's only if there are enemies here. I already went into the shuttle and killed a bunch of stuff, so I'm really not seeing there being any more enemies in front of us. But who knows, maybe things change. Scripts can get activated because of actions, and now there's like 50 phantoms between me and the shuttle. Get into the shuttle and take your seat next to Doll. Yeah, alright. We can escape with Steve Bloom. Oh, all you have to do is get to the door. That's it. I expected to actually have to... Oh, fuck, shit. Still have to go here. Hey guys.
Now come the fireworks. I hope there'll be enough. You know, I thought you had left the station because of what happened between us. And that I had lied to you about my condition. I was angry with you. But I'm glad you're here with me now. And I like who you have become. You have my father's strength.
I completely cut off Steve Bloom by talking to her. So it actually does show a different angle for your shuttle's escape. Rather than watching it fly away, we're a part of the escape herself.
Dream.
Alrighty, well, I guess it's time to talk about my thoughts on Prey. Now, as a note, this is future GaLm. I'm recording this review again on May 23rd, whereas I beat the game on May 8th, and I'm doing it for 2 reasons. The first is that I kind of went on for like 15 to 20 minutes the last time, and I want to kind of shorten that down, make this a little bit more concise, rather than rambling on for too long. And then the second reason is because nothing actually changes in the after credits, so They're like, in comparison, you already heard all the dialogue. None of the dialogue changed, literally none of it, from the last one. So no point in showing that again, especially with me waiting and responding to it. So here we go. So when it comes down to it, if I had to sum up my thoughts on Prey, or some of my feelings on Prey, obviously I enjoyed it. However, I'm also really disappointed. If I had to give the game a rating, it would be a 9 out of 10. And that makes me sad because I was really invested at the beginning of the game, and then it kind of middled out and never escalated to something beyond that. It never escalated to an extreme, really super memorable point. And if I had to show an example of what I mean, look at something like System Shock 2. I never fully beat System Shock 2 myself, and at some point I'm gonna have to do a Let's Play on that again. But System Shock 2 builds up really strong, kind of keeps on building up in the middle, and then ends off with some really strong segments. Prey does not. And it happens in the combat, it happens in the story, it happens in the revelations of background lore. It never escalates to, holy crap, that was amazing levels. It was like, oh, all right, that was cool, or oh, neat, that's cool, or oh, that's kind of disappointing. For example, for an in-game example, look at the resolution to Volunteer 37, the fat guy who blew things up. I guess that kind of describes me. Anyways, the Volunteer 37, the crazy guy who put recycling charges all around the station, we find him in an escape pod after he's been taunting you throughout the game and just remarking everything about the Talos I and everything going on with TranStar. And you find him in an escape pod. He has a recycling charge next to him. Maybe another one inside the escape pod, I don't know. And he kind of just laughs at you as you walk into there. And if you disarm the recycling charge, he laughs and dies. That's not satisfying. I mean, it's pretty amusing that, you know, he dies and fails, but I want him to realize that he's failed, and then you get a real option of, like, leaving him alive in the escape pod, or killing him or something. Instead, you can kill him a little bit early on before he does anything else, but that's such a disappointing resolution to a character who had kind of been built up a lot throughout the middle portion of the game. In fact, I'd say he was built up more than a lot of the other people in the game. He was kind of an antagonist, a mini antagonist, and it just wasn't satisfying. Another example would be, look at Michaela. We bring the information to Michaela, she reacts in the way that she reacts, and even ignoring the fact that fucking Igue was interrupting the goddamn scene, ignoring that, she reacts super negatively, tells you just go away, and then later on kind of goes, you know what, I realize you're not the same Morgan who ordered the death of my father, but you're still gonna pay for it a little bit. So you kind of get the middling response from her as well. She's slightly forgiving you, but she doesn't want you to pay for the crimes that you've committed. And that was it. That was like the last we ever heard from Mika until the end of the game when everyone needs to get to the shuttle. And that's, what? Why? Combat example. Once you get Psycho Shock and combat focus, you pretty much don't even need anything else. If you max out both of those, you are a god on the station. Phantom can be killed in like 5 seconds. Before it even has a chance to react to you, sneak up on it, Psycho Shock it, shotgun it, boom. It's either dead immediately or it's gonna die in a couple more pistol shots. And it never super escalates beyond that. Even the Nightmare can be taken out in this kind of combo. Takes a little bit more damage, is a little bit more intimidating, but they needed more of just everything. More lore, more actual story, more actual character interactions. What about the people in the cargo bay? The cargo bay people relatively don't do anything once you save them. You get a couple of missions from them and then they go to the life support area, but that's really it. You don't get any satisfying conclusions. You don't get more missions after you stop evil Steve Bloom. They're just in the life support, and that's kind of disappointing. Of course, I still enjoyed the game, and I'm disappointed just because I always have kind of grander imaginings of the things that are going on, and so it's not so much their fault. It's not like a bad game, right? It's not like I was like, oh man, this was just a shit game, and that's why I'm not giving it 10 out of 10. No, it was a really well-made game. Talos I was great to look at, great to explore. The entire lore behind TranStar was very intriguing, but everything that we actually interacted with was kind of middle of the ground after the beginning. The beginning of the game, scary and everything's worrisome. The middle of the game and the end of the game, kind of like, oh, all right, well, oh no, a mimic, shotgun. Oh gosh, a phantom, psycho shock shotgun. And that's a shame. Also, we didn't get any resolution to a lot of the questions. We did end off with it was all a simulation ending, which is like, oh, all right, that's a big plot twist. But one, I had that slightly spoiled for me because of the ending that we got when we went on to the escape pod. Two, people in the comments tried to spoil that anyways. And three, yeah, it doesn't answer the rest of the questions. How did the Typhon get to Earth? What are the canon actions of Morgan? Is Morgan dead? Are we a phantom or mimic infesting Morgan's body? Give me some really juicy tidbits or something. It's really disappointing. But I'm gonna end up here before I ramble on too much. I actually rambled a little bit longer than I wanted to. The summary is, I enjoyed the game, but there was some disappointment there because they really could have gone beyond, but they already did a ton before that at least. So at least there's that. I really am interested to see a Prey 2 or even just another Prey. Let's have a Prey on the moon. That'd be the best place to have it, I think. Not on Earth, because Earth is boring. I don't care about future Earth. Give me the moon. That would be a terrifying place to have stuff happen. Let the Typhon advance because of the stuff that happened in Prey 1 and have them attack the moon base. Woo! That would be intense, and you could fucking explore the moon. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I'm gonna end up here, and hopefully you enjoyed this Let's Play.